Hey, Carrie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing.
What's been going on since the last time we talked?
Well, you gave me those goals, and I've just been doing my thing.
Oh, yeah? Has anything important happened since we last talked?
Well, I haven't gotten arrested, so
Well, that's positive.
that's a good thing. I don't know. I've been sitting home a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of coming down from that manic, and I just not been doing much.
Yeah. So, have you seen any of your friends, or?
Not for a week or so. I saw him last week, and we had some fun, but I'm starting to come down, and it's just not the same.
Yeah. So you have a court date coming up?
I do. 3 weeks on Thursday.
Wow. Are you nervous about that?
It's not the first.
So you've been to court several times?
Yeah, this is the first felony, though.
Really?
So I'm a little nervous about that, but judges are nothing new.
Yeah. So last time we talked, we established your treatment plan. We talked about motivational interviewing, kind of what that was, and we talked about your treatment plan and talking about change. I know that's a big word that gets thrown around a lot in this.
I don't understand. I've been to rehab 3 times, and now I'm here. Like, I've done everything. I've read all the books. I've listened to people talk over and over again about change. But how's this any different?
Well, I think that rehab, one of the things that they do differently is, they kind of give you steps and things, and one of the things that we do differently is we talk about how it's your choice and your decision, and any amount of change that you make is good. So that's one of the things I want to do with you. I want to talk to you about I want to do this ruler assessment with you again. I want to just ask you this question. Remember?
2.
2 what?
2.
Oh, you were at a 2?
It's the same question as last time.
Yeah. So you're saying that it's not at all important?
Oh, sorry, that was for the other one. No, it's a 4 for how important it is.
Okay, so somewhat important.
Yeah.
And then I think last time it was a 3, so what do you think has changed in your attitude, maybe that you think it's a 4 now?
I've come a week closer to jail. That's enough to make one step, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you have some, whatever the motivation is, do you think that there's any other reason that you have for making that change?
Maybe another week sober.
Yeah. So how are you feeling?
Well, other than being down, not too bad.
Yeah. So were you saying that the 2 was the how confident are you about making this change? So you're between not and somewhat confident that you can make this change?
I think if I were to find someone who could magically fix me, I could be fixed.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know that it's realistic for someone to magically fix me.
Yeah. So, then there's another thing I want to do with you. So I wanted to talk to you about your past successes. So I know that, it may not be possible to magically fix you. So if that's the case, then are you sure that this is a good time to even make a change?
I've got 3 weeks to figure it out, and I don't think that the judge is going to look at a junkie and say, you can stay out. So I kind of have to do something. I don't know that I can do it, but I have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so you think that you have to change. So, I mean, that should give you a little bit of confidence that you are at least motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's, I guess you start somewhere. Maybe next week you can be 4.
That'd be great.
Alright, so, yeah, we'll talk about this even later, and I want to definitely write down what you were on the scale so we can see. And so I want to talk to you about your past successes. You had talked about how you've had stints in the past where you had stopped eating gluten.
Yeah.
So can you talk to me about like what it was that worked for you then? Like what do you think helped you?
Well, I stayed inside a lot. I didn't go out. I didn't talk to people. No, that's not quite right. It was who I didn't talk to, I think. I still talk to my mom, my dad, my brother. But I've burned so many bridges there, I don't know that I can do that much anymore. I paint, and that helped me feel a little better, but sometimes you just can't pour all the craziness out through a paintbrush. I've gotten too fat to do martial arts.
So you haven't done that in a while?
Yeah. Makes it a little hard. Can't kick that high anymore. Yeah. So much of the stuff that I did that helped me stay clean, I can't do.
So that helped you stay clean before. You think that you can't do that anymore?
It feels like I can.
Was there one of those things that you could attempt to do?
I could paint, and I still have all my brushes.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of canvas at the house.
That might be something good to look into. So if we're talking about, so the goal is to stop using cooking.
Yeah.
So, who do you think if your mom, your brother, and those people worked with able to help you before, who do you think would support you in this decision to stop?
I'd love for it to be my mom and dad, but at this point, I think they're just going to feel that if I try to talk to them, it's to get money.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I want to talk to them. I don't care about the money right now. But I want to talk to them.
Yeah. Something you can try reaching out to them.
I could try. How do you start the conversation? Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I don't need money. Hi.
I don't know. I'm sure that this isn't the first time that you've been estranged from them in the past.
Yeah, there was like a whole year where we just didn't talk at all. I didn't even go over Christmas.
Yeah. So how did you start talking to them after that?
I called and said I needed help with rent. That's my problem. So much every time I talk to them, it's because I needed something.
Yeah. And maybe you could start the conversation with how I need your support in this new part of my life. I'm sure that they would be happy to hear if you said that, I'm planning on, I'm making this change, I've chosen to do this change, and, I'd like to be able to talk to you. And if they were such a good support, that sounds like something that's given you strength in the past to make us feel this small change. So I wanted to complete this with you, this worksheet. This is a new treatment plan. So this is the change plan worksheet. So So, the first question on the change plan worksheet, I'll let you read it right in if you want. So, the changes, it talks about the changes that, I wanna make. What did you say,
Not dying. I'd like to change that.
oh,
I know that if I keep up what I'm doing, I'm gonna end up dead. So
and keep
that-
doing, what do you mean?
I mean, I've been in so much danger. Like I told you the other day, when I use, it snowballs, it keeps going.
Yeah.
It's almost gotten me killed a couple of times, and eventually it's going to.
Yeah.
So not dying is a good goal, right?
Yeah. So staying alive.
Stop using. What was the other one? I forgot what it was called.
Well, we talked about, you had sort of said that cocaine and coke were your problem. And so we had put in your treatment plan to increase your physical health because you had said a couple times that it was sort of bothering you, your weight, and talking to the doctor about that. So you had said that possibly talking about the soda coke and working on your diet.
Okay. So,
But you had said, I don't know if that's what you think, this is, like I said before, this is up to you, so, whatever.
drink more coffee. Less coke.
So then,
Coffee doesn't have sugar, right? How much sugar in it?
that's true.
Coffee's just as caffeinated as coke.
And is that not something that interferes with diabetes?
No, the sugar
Not
though.
caffeine.
Like, I could still get my caffeine and still get the energy to go or move and not have all the sugar, which would make my doctor stop itching.
And what about the rest of your diet?
I'm not giving up cheeseburgers.
Okay, well, not saying that you have to stop eating.
I like cows on my plate.
I'm not saying that you have to, let's back up. I'm not saying that you have to stop eating cheeseburgers forever.
Are you a
But-
vegetarian?
No, I'm not. But you can eat some meat, right? Without it being McDonald's, right?
I suppose so. There's all kinds of meat.
So I'm not saying that you have to stop eating cheeseburgers forever. I'm just, let's back up and talk about what the best goal is for you. Getting healthy, right? So, let's talk about what you think what you can do with the goal of getting healthy.
Get healthy. Okay. Those are 4 changes. That's enough, right?
Yeah, that's right. The not dying is kind of woven in together. The reasons why I want to make this change are
Yes. There.
okay.
Okay. The reasons I want to make these changes, number 2 is so I don't go to jail.
Yeah.
Number 3 is so that my doctor stops bitching at me. And number 4 is so that I don't die.
So not going to jail.
Mm-hmm. And
So increasing what? What would making those change increase?
well, the not going to jail would let me, stay out of jail.
What about your other relationships?
Well, I think it'd be easier to actually talk to people and get better if I was here. There, I'd just be surrounded by crazy people all the time.
So increasing, the people that you call your sisters now, maybe increasing those relationships.
You think?
Be able to spend more time with them. Amazing.
Yeah.
So the plan was next one says the steps I plan to take in changing are.
Well, I think the first step is going to be not getting the Coke from the vending machine walking out of it.
Oh. It's a good first step.
The next step, I think I can make it until I go to sleep tonight without cocaine. Okay. That's a step, right?
Yeah.
And I could do the same thing tomorrow.
So what about your goal of doing something? What is a step that you could take for that?
I could. Ooh, I could take the pizzas that I have in the fridge and give them to the kid next door.
That's a good idea.
Put them forward. Maybe not the best one. Maybe not eating all the pizza. Like, I could cook it and eat half of it and put the other half in the fridge.
Okay. Do you have any other kinds of food?
Hamburger, but not a lot because it's expensive. I think I have some Pop-Tarts left. And a bag of Skittles. Skittles are food, right?
I don't need your doctor saying that.
You wouldn't really say much, you just give me this weird scowly face that tells me to shut up.
Would you be willing to try some different kinds of foods?
If I had money to buy other kinds of foods. Totino's pizzas are really cheap and they're tasty. And I know they're awful for me, but they're cheap.
Yeah.
Vegetables are expensive. And they're also what food eats. So they're not food, and I can't afford it anyway, why would I eat them?
Okay. So maybe this isn't the best time then for you to make this change.
Well, I could still eat the half a pizza instead of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll eat half a pizza.
That's a good idea.
And then I'll gnaw on the sofa for a while. It still has some pizza flavor.
Yeah, definitely. So what was your reason then to get healthy?
Because if I don't, then my doctor says that my diabetes will kill me.
And your goal is not dying, so
Yeah. That and not having like my feet fall off.
then maybe we can work on next time, the next week we can work on ways to figure out affordable alternatives to Skittles for food.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good step. Alright, so we got a couple more questions to work on here. I think you're doing pretty well though.
That's a good point.